What is going on, guys? Today we are looking at gold Cancelo. He is obviously the 86 Portuguese right back for Man City, and most definitely this year has a kind of different purpose in terms of what he can bring to the league. Obviously, he was previously at Juventus with Ronaldo, so he did get the perfect link. Now he's in the same league, he can get the strong link. Obviously, as well as Bruno, Ruben Diaz, you've got plenty of very good Portuguese players. They can most definitely kind of get that nice link from Cancelo. We're personally linking him today with a lone Rui Costa, who is going to be fantastic, hopefully. So he's going to be a review either before or after this video. So definitely stay tuned for all of that. Make sure you like and subscribe so you don't miss a review. And let's get into Cancelo. So I bought him during just before the first FUT Champs at 30,000 coins, willing to take a little bit of a hit. He's a 4-star, 85 pace, 80 defending, 72 physical, 84 dribbling, and 83 passing, just off the base stats. So I thought, you know what, he's going to be semi-decent at the very minimum. Walker was coming in way over like 50, 60k at this point. So I was thinking this is going to be a nice kind of alternative to, I think I was using Fredericks at the time. And it, again, not bad for pace, but he's not necessarily going to really kind of impact the team that way. So Cancelo was brought in and he's done really well. He's played quite a few games, a couple of obviously squad battle games as well, but most definitely a lot in rivals, in FUT Champs, in playoffs, and he's done absolutely solid. But what we're going to have a look at is how is his overlap, how is defending, positioning, and obviously what can he bring to the table really compared to the likes of Walker. Obviously you've then got other right backs. I'm trying to think, you've even got me stumped in terms of right backs because there isn't necessarily loads out there. Obviously everybody knows Ferland Mendy. You've obviously got yourself a Theo Hernandez now, but in terms of right backs you have got, take a quick look at Footbin. You've obviously got Trent, who's not terrible, a little bit okay this year. Navas in form is quite nice. Hakimi is one of the better ones this year. And then you kind of drop down to your Wan-Bissakas, your Cuadrados, then obviously to your Ricardo Pereiras. There's not really kind of a massive standout other than probably Walker and Hakimi. So let's jump into Cancelo and see how he fares up against Walker and Hakimi. What can we find with Cancelo then? Looking for some wing plays, already gone with a pause, little 1-2, and again he finds in Foden. It's going to go with that back heel. This could be the perfect attack, little dink into Aubameyang. We don't get the angle. Into Cancelo down the wing once more, little double feint. It's going to find a big ball over for Sancho. Is going to go for an audacious effort. Cancelo just being fantastic down this wing, going to really put the pace on. Cancelo down this wing, what can we find? It's going to be a slow baller there. Cheeky little pass into Foden. He's going to try and go for the 1-2. Little turn from him. Little through ball. It's kind of not getting there, to be honest. Cancelo always going wide, and that's a brilliant kind of trait from him. Going to go with a little 1-2 here. Foden is going to be able to hold the ball quite nicely as we find a great overlap from him. We're looking to peach it into Kaka. Does win it, lovely cross, but unfortunately the keeper is well on his way to get that ball back. And I think in terms of right backs, like I say, there is only a handful. Hakimi is definitely one of the best that I've played with so far. Walker again is fantastic, but the price you're paying, I think at the moment, you can kind of get away with someone like a Cancelo, who's going to do just as good a job, just maybe for a little bit cheaper and a little bit slower. Cancelo away every single time. It's just genuinely fantastic at defending, and like I say, in terms of his overlap ability as well, is very nice. We're going to find a ball in here into Kaka. Is going to add a little bit of flair. One more into Cancelo. He's going to peach a ball in, but Sancho is just not there for the head. And again, we can already see he's already back, and that's the best thing about having a kind of right back that knows how to get up and down. You've already got him in that defense line before he's even managed to get over the halfway line, and that is absolutely crucial against really good players. Just out-headed there, though. Try once more. We're just going to go out and out pace, and we can see that. You imagine Walker or Hakimi's got obviously oodles of pace. Cancelo definitely isn't one to be shied away from, and I think for what, under 30k, really not a bad player. I think one of the better right backs you can afford for right now. And yeah, in the box, you're just going to score everything, aren't you? Cancelo with the interception and gets it away. Absolutely stunning defending. Cancelo seeing it out with a Kaka little disperse. See Foden making that darting run. It's a lovely ball to find his feet. A right-footed cross to find Sancho at the other end. But unfortunately, the defender does get enough. But Mukiele is going to take it away. And away from Cancelo. How on earth he managed to just calmly collect that. Can we go with a little 1-2? I can see an overlap coming in here. Kaka's going to double. Little round. And Digne with a beautiful touch. Cancelo going toe-to-toe with Rashi, and he takes him absolutely out the picture. So going into the overall for Cancelo then. So obviously we did have the link with Rui Costa. We have a Prem team in general next to him, and he has got a very nice amount of links. So if we just go straight to the links now, perfect links. We've obviously got Bernardo and Ruben Diaz, two people who I'm expecting to get more informs as the week goes by. I think they're definitely screaming for some sort of informs and stuff like that. Then if we go just to our strong links, we've got obviously Kevin, who is top tier. Edison, unfortunately, wouldn't link with him unless you're going to put him centre back, which I just don't think there's any need at the moment. Then you're looking at obviously the likes of Rodri, Laporte, all of the Prem heroes. And then if we go further down, obviously Mahrez, Jesus, who are very, very nice. Foden, who I'm a big fan of this year. Grealish is the other side. Obviously Pereira is the same position. Gundogan, Walker. Then we kind of go into kind of the lower tier sort of the players that you necessarily don't see in people's teams. Weak links, we obviously have all of the Prem or Portuguese level players. So if we're going into them, you're looking at Rafa, you're looking at Pepe, you're looking at one more example, please. Andre Silva, who you could put as a CDM, so I don't think you can't. But in terms of kind of what you bring to the table is overlapping was fantastic. I don't necessarily always do that because I like my defenders to stay back as much as possible, stop the counter-attack as much as possible, whereas I do think Cancelo definitely has the up and down. He has the high attacking work rate as well as the medium defence, so he does get up and down, and he has got relatively okay crossing at 86. Then with the pace increase of either a Shadow or an Anchor, obviously I think Shadow is what we've gone for. Unless, I don't know if we have gone Anchor in fact, but you get 95 pace if you get a Shadow on him, so you know that he's going to be a very quick right back at the very least. And I think in terms of the kind of efficiency of the price, you're not going to necessarily lose absolutely loads instantly. Obviously, if you was to hold him for the rest of the game, he will drop down to about 8 to 10k, but at the moment he's still going to hold his price in comparison to Walker and obviously Hakimi, who are both pretty much up there in terms of price. Overall for Cancelo, I'd have to give him a solid round 9 out of 10. I think he's a wonderful right back, does the job, does the pace, the defending, the physicality, and obviously getting up and down the pitch if needed, and does it very well. Very little mistakes made from him, so I'm very happy, and I've played a hell of a lot of matches with him, so I feel like I kind of know him in and out in terms of his position and how he actually plays, and he hasn't really put a foot wrong for me since, so hopefully that does continue. Make sure you like and subscribe on this video, and I'll see you all for the next one. Peace.